we're on we're on a nice sloping hill this side, and with the outlook to the west is pretty wide open, Scott. There's not a lot between us and the United States, so it's the actual location really helps the signal along there. But saying that, it certainly is a good antenna anyway, you know, the two-element Moxon, and we've had some great fun with it, over the last couple of months there. Okay, Scott, I don't know if you can copy 2222 Bob, he's up in Kansas there. Did you hear Bob coming in there, Scott?
I don't think so. I don't think I can hear Bob in Kansas. You'll have to give me his call because maybe I've worked him before, but and I think I have one of my antennas is in no, that's Kansas City, Missouri. But yeah, I can give a listen. So I mean, maybe that's your secret. Then you're running the Moxon, and I'll tell you, one time I had the Moxon down for some adjustments, and I had it vertical about 2 feet off the ground, Dave, and I could not believe how good it worked. So maybe there's something to be said with the Moxon and the vertical polarization. That's how you're running it, correct?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. When we put it up first, I tried it at about the 9 feet up, Bob, and the SWR was just really down, you know what I mean? It was down to almost zero, just at 9 feet off the ground, and at the time there were stations coming in 57, 58, 59 from the USA. I could probably have copied it at 9 feet off the ground, Scott. Sorry, I keep calling you Bob. Yeah, I could have probably copied those guys at 8 feet off the ground. I don't know which way it works, Scott, but it certainly works low down, I know. But when we put it up then into the, it's up 30 feet up into the air on the roof, and the very first couple was at 20 watts, I think it was. No, it was 10 watts into Michigan. I copied a station in Michigan at 10 watts. Unbelievable, Scott. That good?
Yeah, QSL, Dave. Yeah, there's something to be said about that antenna in the vertical fashion, and you know, it really has a very small footprint. Then, if you're in the vertical mode, it's quite similar in shape of the antenna. I don't know if you've heard of that one. It's called I think they call it the magic antenna. It's the hentenna, Hotel Echo November November, Tango Echo November Alpha. And I saw some specs on one for a 4-element I want to build really bad. And man, it was just amazing the gain that they say it is. So I mean, even by itself, I'm thinking it might match up with a Moxon vertical. But yeah, Les Moxon has a real good antenna there. I've been working with it a few different ways. But anyways, at the moment I'm on the Trizuka, Dave, and it's at about 30 feet. And right there, I'm going to switch over. That's the IMAX 2000, and I've got that at 55. Over.
Yeah, copy some of that, Scott. The signal seems to have changed a little bit, Scott. The last one, a lot of QSB came in on the last one. We copied the Trizuka, that was the name of it. I called it the Bazooka, but Trizuka. Scott, Bob in Kansas did come in, and he said he couldn't hear you. He couldn't hear you anyway, so it would be pointless trying to get back to him. But Scott, take it back to Adrian. He's Papa X-Ray 003. Just in case Adrian drops off to sleep, back to you, Scott.
Yeah, fine business. Yeah, we'll pass it over to Adrian. I didn't get his name. For the logbook there, I like to try to put the spots in on the clusterdx.com. I don't know if you got internet, but yeah, it's a really nice site, a really nice website for all DX clubs to enjoy and spot up our reports there, dear Dave. All right, buddy, fantastic! Congratulations again on that that Mox on vertical, man. It's just, yeah, I swear, it's one of the best signals I've seen today, besides maybe one of the guys in Italy. And yeah, out there where Jack was at one point in Holland, I was on the 5300, and anyways, yeah, the Trizuka basically is a bazooka, Dave, but I've added the third element. I think the first one I made was probably the only one in the world that was made for 11 meters, and it also covers 10 meters, Dave, and the antenna works like at 80 and 40 meters, and it is an excellent shortwave full coverage antenna. So yeah, check it out sometimes. I've got it on the web. If you just Google double Spooky Bazooka, you'll read about it there. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Scott, I believe, if my memory serves me right, the bazooka, didn't it have a resistor in the software? Completely different antenna. I believe the ones that I tried to make, Scott, was antenna. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a half wave, basically a dipole, but you do not entirely cut the center section of the coax. And I have a real special coax. It's crush proof and has a double shielding, 98 and 96% shield, tin copper, and no foil design with the polyurethane dielectric on it. And man, this thing has been really good to me, and everyone who's ever bought one, they're like, it's a great antenna, man. You got a great product there, Roger.
Scott, I don't know if you're still transmitting, Scott, but you've dropped out rapidly towards that one, Scott. Yeah, Scott, I think I know what you're talking about there. The Trizuka, that would improve it immensely with the extra elements there. If you can still hear me, Scott, we'll come back to you once again, but you dipped right down into the noise, almost disappeared there. You're still copying us, Scott, 412.
Yeah, I still copy you, Adrian. Yeah, 100%, no problem. Wow, I was looking at my current draw here, and this thing is really putting out there. Wow. Yeah, no, I copy you just fine there, buddy. Yeah, but let's pass it over to Adrian and see if I copy him. Go ahead, Adrian.
Yes, okay then, Scott. Okay then, my friend. Yes, I'm getting in there, but probably Ethan is dropping out there. Ethan is dropping out there. I'm sorry to lose you, but I wonder now. I'm using a 4-element Yagi, an SY27 by stereo. It's up about 28 feet out on the side there, Scott, good?
Yeah, you're peaking about a Santiago 4 right now, and your buddy there, Dave, he dropped down to about a 3 on his last over, so you got something working that's good too.
Yes, it seems to be working okay there, Scott. Seems to be working okay. I'm very happy with it there. With your permission, Scott, if I can go back to Bob there, I'll be very quickly. I'll go back to Bob there. I'm leaving him out in the cold there. I'm sorry about Bob. Do Romeo Fox 222, go ahead.
Yeah, you peaked a 7, by the way. Okay.